Back on another Bitter Truth Thursday podcast. What's good, all my peoples? Yes, always much respect. Now, we're going to talk about some things here. There's a lot on the table. Literally, there's a lot going on in the world. Things that we need to break down, but we have to choose. We have to basically pick out what's more important right now in these times to expose or to talk about. Now, we're going to talk about the Super Bowl commercial because, I wasn't really paying attention, but I was listening and I kind of hear this commercial right here, and I have to seek it, look for it, and find it to show you some things here. Now, what they got right there is lost dog, and they show you reward. Now, this is a trick right here for the masses. Now, I'm going to show you that the mag never miss, and for everybody, anybody, whoever come on my channel and say something bad or try to discourage me from doing what I do right here, you're going to realize one thing: I never miss. Now, I think it was like 2018 or 19, I start doing videos and breaking down the Ring doorbell camera. When they introduced it, I don't remember quite well, but I've been doing videos since 2015. I don't remember when I take that task on to expose that Ring doorbell camera come from Amazon. What I was trying to show you, and I recently have a video on YouTube that I reposted. I make it for Patreon about a year ago, and I reposted about the can't escape technology. That video actually talking about the same Ring doorbell cameras of the world, and I tell you why it's there. Now, when I was talking about it, nobody else did. Nobody else point out that Ring doorbell camera and called it out for what it is. Only the mag could have seen to it and understand why did they bring it. Because what I was trying to tell you, and we can go back to my video if y'all want, what I was trying to tell you here is anything you can see on that camera is now open for the peoples who own the supposed network of that camera to see, which is the government people, as I call them, because they're the only one come up with this technology. And now the Ring doorbell camera have a commercial in the Super Bowl, and then bam, guess what they just proved? That the mag never miss. Guess what they do now? They're telling you that they can do these things with it, with the Ring doorbell. Access it. They can have access to it, people. Turn it on when they want. Look at what they want to look at. And this is what they expose in this video. But it get the whole wide world erupted. They didn't know. They know, listen to the damn truth. And I told you I don't waste time just talking. I do video for a purpose. We're going to get into it. And I'm going to show you why you should listen to the mag. And don't take me simple. Listen to this right here. Pay attention. Run it.
This is Milo. Pets are family, but every year 10 million of them go missing. And the ways we look for them haven't changed.
They have to mention, and it's a reason why they use dog. It's a reason why they use dog. And I also break that down and show you that it's an easy way to pull on your heartstring. They can use people, but people, you got wicked peoples in this world. They don't really care about the human beings, but they will care about a dog. No lie. So listen, this is the perfect way to bring it to the people for them to accept it. Pay attention to what they're saying. Of millions of dogs go missing every year. They have to use this technology. Pay attention.
In years, except for all of these. But what if we could make finding one?
Remember, they all got chips. All of them got chip, people. The dogs is chip, and you get one of the dog on the chip, and the dog go missing. You can't find the dog because you don't have access to that chip information. So why is your dog chip? So anything you talk, anything you do, it can go to the dog and get to the people. I'm not playing. They bug the dog so they can watch you. No lie. That's what that supposedly chipping the dog for, because it don't find a lost dog. But pay attention to this.
Lost dog require the computational power of a small dictator-led nation-state. Search party from Ring uses AI to
search party from Ring. Listen me. Search party from Ring. And listen to how it work, people. Listen.
Through our tens of millions of cameras, we could find literally anyone, but we only use this technology to find lost dogs.
Yes, we can find that. You can use that technology to find anyone, but we only use it to find dogs. We only use it for lost dog. And look at the face when it said that, people. Look at that funny looking grin. I don't know if this was meant to be a joke, people, because if you see that with even the smirk on his face right there when he mentioned that, that should have ring off a bell. That's a red flag right there. We're not using it to watch people, even though we can. Just for the missing dogs. What a joke for the dumb people. And now that they give you this Nancy Guthrie missing, and now they're showing you somebody messing with the camera and all of it is add up, people. All of it add up. Because what they're trying to do is get everybody to subscribe to those supposedly cameras. Subscribe. Meaning you just don't buy it and hang it up on your house. You have to subscribe so you can use the cloud and you can get these storage and access to these things. I'm telling you, people, it's a setup to watch you. I was the only one to come out and tell you that the Ring doorbell cameras of the world is actually watching you, and some people actually put it in their home inside. Wow. Can't believe they sleep on the mag message. And look now, it's ball in their face like bam.
Recently, we announced a partnership with over 5,000 law enforcement agencies, but we won't let them use this feature. This feature is just for dogs.
Okay, so you hear what they just said, people? I guess they're connected to all these law enforcement. But don't worry about it again. It's just for dogs. Go back again, people. Listen.
To find lost dogs. Recently, we announced your camera's in. Who has time to find lost dogs? Recently, we announced a partnership with over 5,000 law enforcement agencies, but we won't let them use this feature. This feature is...
We won't let them use this feature, even though we sign up with all these 5,000 law enforcement. 5,000 people. Wow. They're exposing themselves, people. They're exposing their hands, as you could see it right there. They're showing you their hands. That's the whole thing to it, people. They're showing you their hands in plain sight. But did the mag tell you all of that already? You see, when they come to tell you, they feel comfortable to tell you. It's a reason why they come to tell you now. Because they feel like you're going to accept it. Especially under the condition where they brought it. Missing dogs, they got you. Bam!
Just for dogs. Guess what? We've automatically opted your cameras in. Who has time to read settings?
We automatically hop your camera in. Who got time to read settings and go into settings to set these things? We already up you in. You see, that alone, people, that alone should trigger off something in the smart people brain and be like, what kind of bullshit is this? You up me in? No, people, no. Is it because it's dog and they easily pull on the human heartstring? You use the dog to make me accept that? No, people. Search party. Now, why you have a missing woman right now and no search party can't find her? Fake shit for the dumb people, but it's a part of it, people. It is a part of it. With that missing Guthrie character, fake for the dumb people. And now they expose this on the Super Bowl. And one of those ads where they know millions of people gonna see it. They choose that day to drop it on you, people. With the search party on, they app you in. You don't have nothing to do with the settings to turn on the search party. They're just gonna turn it on, use your camera to search for some missing dog. And if you really sit there with your dumb self and think that it's for lost dog, you have another thing coming. Listen. Why you think they keep painting the picture that it's not for humans? It's not to search for humans. It's not to put these police on you if you do anything wrong. It's just to find missing dogs. Yes, they care about missing dogs. They're dumb as a rock.
Not you. You're too busy being a hero, whether you know it or not. And the
go
best
back
part,
again.
don't let them use this feature. This feature is just for dogs.
Just
Guess
for
what?
dogs.
We've automatically opted your cameras in. Who has time to read settings?
Wow.
Not you. You're too busy being a hero.
You're too busy being a hero saving dogs. So therefore, you don't have to go to your settings. We will set it for you. What a joke for the people. Finish listening.
Know it or not. And the best part, it's free for everyone. We're just doing this out of the goodness of our hearts. Customers are loving Search Party, and so will you. Don't these nice images of kids reuniting with their lost...
Yes, don't these nice images pull on your heartstring for you to agree with that Search Party? This is what they do. This is brainwash at its finest, people, to make you buy into the devil's system of this earth. I already told you, see, for the people who don't listen to the mag be the truth, I'm telling you, you have it dangerous coming to your ass in full blast because you won't see it coming. Do you understand? You can't be dumb and play blind in this world. You're gonna get the full blunt of this devil work in your face.
Dogs feel good? Look at this one. Doesn't that make you feel warm and fuzzy?
Yes, warm and fuzzy. Because they're actually showing you a dog that was lost that found. And they're showing you they reunite. What a joke for the people. You believe it? I already told you, people, don't do it. Listen to me. If you're smart, you go understand one thing. Those cameras not stopping no crime. These cameras not stopping no crime. To show you that it's there to watch you, the search party is now activated. Now, can you tell what the search party is searching for? I'm asking you a serious question, people, the ones that believe in these companies. Do you know what the search party is searching for? Oh, I got it. The commercials say it's only dog, so you don't have to worry that they might searching you out. Don't worry about it. It's just for dogs. They connected with over 500 police, agencies. But that's not what they supposedly, search parties to do. It's not to expose you to the police, all those agencies that they connect to. It's to find your dog. The world is just getting dumber. And like I say, the sales pitch for the devil work is getting simpler and dumber. That means it's easier now to sell these wicked agendas to the dummies. Bam.
All right, let's talk about...
Now let's see the reaction from the peoples now. They're acting like they're smart when they bring you the news now and acting like they're pointing out these things. You should never take them as no truther because they never tell you before it shows up. They never tell you the damage that these things can do before it done to you. Do you understand? I'm the one who here for that. You hear me? I'm the one who here for that. And like I said, go to the YouTube video I repost the other day called You Can't Escape Technologies or something like that. I don't remember the title completely, but I posted maybe about 3 weeks to a month ago. I don't know for sure. But the video is there on YouTube to show you that all of this, the mag was already up on and telling you about it. But pay attention to the reaction of the people.
Super Bowl commercial that has sparked some blowback over privacy concerns.
It was the Ring Camera Company showing off a new AI feature that can access all the cameras in a neighborhood to look for a lost pet. Fox 9's Corin Hugger is live in Minneapolis for us. Some critics see it as a shocking level of surveillance.
They see it as a shocking level of surveillance. They're just not seeing it, people. They don't listen to the mag bam truth. They don't listen to the mag bitter truth, so they left behind. So now they're surprised. Now they're shocked.
Yeah, Randy and Kelsey, Amazon and Ring say these cameras can definitely be used for good.
No. I'm sorry. Remember what I tell you about hell. They show you one good door. The door good. But if you open the door, bad flying out, hitting you in your face and everything. That's the way to describe hell. You hear what I say? It's a good door. It's supposed to be things behind it good. But this is hell. It only disguises good until you really get the full encounter of it. So you see those cameras? Just put it like they're not good. It's time for us to do that now. Time to outweigh, put the good and the bad and see which one outweigh each other. If it's the bad outweigh the good, you throw that shit in the trash. We can't do it no more. We need to stop accepting these things disguised as good with all these dangerous and destruction behind it. It's time for us to see it for what it is and nothing else. We're not gonna see this ring door camera as no savior to find no dog in no search party. Forget about the damn dog. Forget about the dog. More think about your fucking safety and these other things. Who is harming you in this situation with them have a camera set up at your home watching you? Who is getting harmed? Who is it gonna really affect? It's you. It's not stopping no criminal from coming in as they show you with the Guthrie case. They're showing you that a man could come, tamper with the camera and all, and even dismantle it and gone. And now the FBI have to go through all of these investigation and decode to actually get a bullshit ass video to show you on TV. Don't believe in what they're selling you, people. All destruction is a setup.
Security or to find a lost pet, but those critics say this is essentially private companies creating Big Brother.
It's no private company, people. It's no private company. The Ring Doorbell and Amazon. It's no private company. You call Amazon private? Oh, you gone that dumb? Amazon private is the government own it. The government own it and they're the one who introducing this technology to Amazon like a Ring Doorbell. Wow.
Convincing us to opt in. Search for a lost dog can unify neighborhoods. So on the surface, new technology advertised during the Super Bowl could do the same.
Search party from Ring uses AI to help families find lost dogs.
It does seem to be uniting people, but not in the way imagined by Ring and its
How did I know all of this before it happened, people? How did I know? How did I know that they actually put a eye on your house for them to watch you? How did I know that? How did I know that, people? And shortly after I start exposing that, and maybe a couple of years after that, they start showing you people with the same doorbell camera inside the home, and then they tell you people hacking on it and talking to their kids while the parents not at home. Even that they show up on you, and you still don't get it, that is actually to watch you. It's no supposed to be criminal gonna hacking it is your problem. It's them, the peoples who give it to you to collect your data. Your movement is watching you and everything, people. You can't go unseen in these new times, even if they have to trick you in the name of rescuing or saving a damn lost dog. Move.
Now to the move this morning to shut down the airspace around El Paso, Texas for 10 days straight.
So listen, people. They're talking about shutting down the El Paso airspace for 10 days. Now I already told you that you need to get used to this, get familiar with these airspace shutting down at any given time. Ever since they tell you about they shutting down Venezuela airspace, what did I tell you? I said look out for that worldwide, even in America. And there you go right there. They shut it down because of what? They're telling you that cartels is flying drones over here with drugs. What a bullshit for the damn public. So they end up shutting down the El Paso airspace. By the way, it's not really a big old airport for say, like busy like the other airports in Texas, but it's a major airport that they use. You understand me? So pay attention for local and, people flying from Texas going into El Paso, because it's actually a far place. It's actually deep. Because Texas is huge. But pay attention to this right here. Listen.
So many questions. Were there security concerns? What was this? And then that shutdown was lifted just hours later.
Oh, they lifted.
What sources are now telling ABC News tonight, and here's Gio Benitez.
It's just a tryout, people. It was a tryout. It was a tryout that they claim that they're going to shut down that airspace for 10 days, but they lift it shortly after. It was a test, people, a test run to see if they can really pull that off without anybody reacting too much of what it really happens for. Do you get it or not? Listen.
Tonight, sources tell ABC News that the sudden shutdown of the entire airspace over El Paso, Texas, came from a dispute between the FAA and the U.S. military.
The other people, the U.S. military and the FAA got some dispute, so that's why they shut it down. Okay, listen.
Testing laser technology capable of shooting down drones used by Mexican drug cartel.
Okay, so they have laser technology capable of shooting down drones, which is all bullshit that they tell you. It's fakery, people. It's a 100% fakery. They have laser that they use to start wildfire. That's what they do, people. That's the technology they hold. That's their secret weapons of mass destruction. They use it to start what? Disaster type of shit. Like a wildfire. But this that they're telling you about drones flying, how much drug you think a drone can carry? I'm being real with you here. Since they're going fantasy, I'm going reality. How much drug do you think that one drone can carry? By the way, when Amazon and these people, Walmart and them announce drone delivery, they still can't make it, a permanent thing yet. But it actually depends on what the size of the thing is and the weight. So they would tell you if it weigh more than 2 pounds, no drone can supposedly deliver it. As a matter of fact, it's 1 pound, something like that. 1 pound and the drone can deliver it. So you understand what I'm saying here? We're just putting reality to this fakery right here. What kind of drug those supposedly little drones can carry? That you need laser to shoot them down, where you need to shut down a whole airport or airspace just because of that. What a bullshit for the public. But listen, like I say, it's a tryout.
Just before 11 p.m., the FAA said that all air traffic, including emergency medevac flights, would be prohibited over El Paso and surrounding areas for 10 days. That anyone not obeying the order could be met with deadly force by the military.
See that right there? Anybody who don't obey, I guess they could face deadly force from the supposedly FAA. Remember, they own the skies, people. They own the skies. You never forget that FAA right there, people. Federal Aviation Association, I guess. But they control the skies. They're the one who can shut down a supposedly airspace. You want me to repeat that? The FAA, they control the skies. Remember, you've been trapped here in hell. You've been heavily guarded in this position or in this area without you knowing. You've been secretly held as a prisoner in hell, but you have no idea because of these FAA of the world and these ones that actually stop you from going certain places in the water, in the sea. So like I say, land, sea, and air controlled by the devil themselves here. So all these operations is to keep you at bay, let you understand that you don't own shit here. You understand? That's why they can shut down the airspace. Listen.
The directive stranding passengers and confusing pilots and air traffic controllers.
They confused.
So the airport's
They didn't tell them shit.
Apparently, we just got informed about 30 minutes to an hour ago.
You see that 30 minutes to an hour, 30 minutes is according. That's when they get it that they're going to shut down. That's when the information comes in that they're going to shut down. That quick, people, bam, 30 minutes or hour to an hour. They come in and the airport already shut down. The airspace is no longer in use. You see how easy they do that? Like I show you, people, it's control. They're checking the wide control that they have over us. That's what they're exercising.
So for 10 days, you guys are not open.
A source tells ABC News the FAA closed the airspace after learning that the Department of Homeland Security actually used a laser weapon earlier this week to target a balloon that was approaching
So now it's a balloon, people. They talk about drone. They talk about balloon. Because I just said it, that there's no way these drones can carry on drugs. And that's what they claim the Mexican cartel is doing. So now they say it's a balloon. So they send up a laser to take down a balloon. The world gone dumb, people. They send up a weapon, a supposedly laser weapon, to take out a balloon. I don't know what they claim the balloon is doing. Pay attention.
Flying over Fort Bliss, which is close to El Paso's airport. The source says it was not a weather or spy balloon, but it's not clear just how big it was.
It's not a weather or a spy balloon, but it's not clearly how big it was. That makes sense to you, people? It's just dumb shit they're reporting. It's not real, people. There's nothing real about this right here. They want to keep the tension right there at that Mexico-America border. So that's why they're telling you about cartels. They're not even real. The cartel is fake shit for the dumb people. Move.
6 hours after issuing the closure, Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy reversing the order, posting that the FAA and Department of War acted swiftly to address a cartel drone incursion. That threat has been neutralized.
So,
David, clearly there are two different accounts of why this happened.
They're faking the people. They're faking you. Like I said, they're showing control and they're lying to you about these supposedly cartel that they call terrorists right now. Trying hard to get drugs in America using drone. What a joke. To supply the whole America, you use drone to bring in drugs? Dumb on.
A quiet mountain town. A school day shattered by gunfire.
Pay attention.
10 people are dead after a mass shooting at Tumbler Ridge Secondary School in British Columbia.
So it's a secondary school, people. 10 people dead in British Columbia, Canada right there. They claim that this gunman just come in and start shooting all these kids and end up taking his own life. We're going to talk about it for a little bit because I already told you all of these is agendas and the world stage. 100% in. It don't matter what country they tell you this happening. It's the same shit. Listen and pay attention.
Students evacuated, families grieving, and a community of 3,000 in shock.
Yes, and it's a community of 3,000. Bam, right there on the coding. But I always tell you to aware of this. It's most of these small areas, small towns, small community, like with 3,000 people, they pull off these things. Just like if you go back to the Sandy Hook Hoax. It's a little community. Everybody supposedly know everybody. It's easier for them to set up a psyop in those areas. It's just owned by one Freemason. Listen and pay attention.
For Canada, this is more than tragedy. It's one of the deadliest school attacks in decades.
Yes, they know already. You see that right there, all coding on the vehicle when it comes to the numbers right there, 9, 6, and 3. But pay attention. 10 dead people.
A mass shooting at a high school in rural British Columbia has left 10 people dead, including the suspected shooter
So there
in one
you
of
go.
Canada's.
So listen, people. When they tell you 10 dead, including the shooter, what that mean? They mean that the shooter killed 9 for the coding. You hear me? The shooter shoot and kill 9 people for the coding and then take his own life supposedly, which is bullshit. Why didn't you run away? Why kill yourself? I never understand why they can bring these stories to a dead end with a suicide. It's bullshit.
Deadliest school attacks in decades.
There you go.
Police responded to
Look,
reports
people,
of
look at what they got for the seal right there behind him. Look at that. The honored creature right there. It's no coincidence, people. That's what they do, showing homage to the devil that controls this side of the earth.
active shooter at Tumbler Ridge Secondary School on February 10th afternoon. Several people were found dead inside the building, while another victim died while being transported to the hospital.
So we have 9 total people deceased. We found 8 in Tumbler Ridge in 2 locations, and then another was deceased during ambulatory transport to the clinic.
Okay, and none of those people are the gun person.
Listen.
That includes the deceased gun person.
That's included.
2 more bodies were discovered at a residence in the town that investigators believe is connected to the shooting.
Okay, so they find 2 more bodies, not at the school, but they're connected to the shooting. So I guess he killed those people before he ended up in the school. By the way, I think they tell you it's another transgender shooting. The supposedly shooter is a transgender. We're going to see if they're going to tell you that in the story right here. But pay attention in this
The Royal Canadian Mounted Police said the link between the 2 locations has not been definitively established.
Okay, just assuming.
We're trying to determine the connection to this event. We believe they're connected, but we're not in a position to provide.
Why even mention it? Why even mention it until you connect the dots? You see what I'm saying here, people? This is how you know if the police is real here. They're not working, they're just running their fucking mouth. They're talking, but they're not working. The only way they do that if it is a hoax, a set up hoax for the dumb people. It's not real. Go back. Again.
The link between the two locations has not been definitively established.
Why mention it?
We're trying to determine the connection to this event. We believe they're connected, but we're not in a position to provide that definitively right now at this time, and what that connection may or may not be.
The suspected shooter, described as a woman with brown hair wearing...
People, look. A woman with brown hair? Where is the woman? Where is the woman? I told you already what it is. There you go, people. It's another drag shooting again. It's a drag shooting, people. Listen. Listen.
S was found dead inside
Go back.
That definitively right now at this time, and what that connection may or may not be.
Hold on.
The suspected shooter, described as a woman with brown hair wearing a dress, was found dead inside...
A woman wearing a dress? Why you mention it wearing a dress if it's a woman? Okay, all right.
...school from what appeared to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Canadian media have reported that the shooter was female, but the RCMP declined to provide any details on the suspect's identity in a news conference on February 10th.
Okay, so there you go. They confirm it again. That's how they confirm these things. Remember, it's a fake shit made up. So they have to polishing it all the way till it get to where they want the narrative to be. So yes, it's another transgender. They just show you it. It's the one with the red markings on the face. That's a man in a wig. You think they passed the damn truth off or what? They better hurry up and tell us that it is a drag, because that's what they want to believe. Listen.
Police said they have identified the shooter, but would not release further information.
There you go right there, people. There you go. What is you telling us here in this video? What is it you're telling us? Okay, that's a transgender right there, okay? All right.
Citing privacy reasons.
We are unable to confirm that with you right now, just to make sure that we don't pass on or provide information that isn't accurate. We're still making those determinations.
You mean you still make a determination if it's a man or a woman? No, people, why you take that long to see a damn man in a drag? Now pay attention to this right here. I guess that's one of the person who got hurt, laid up right there on that orange looking flatboard. Listen and pay attention.
2 people were airlifted to hospital with serious...
They got on mask on them. Why you put a mask on him for? Why? This don't make no sense, and he don't look clamped down on that board. The reason why you would have him on that flat board if you're gonna strap him down on it, but he's not strapped down. What is this fake hustle you put on screen right here? We supposed to believe it? Okay, and what kind of setting is this? What is this? What is this doing on the scene? Okay.
All life-threatening injuries.
Look, people, they're moving in slow motion. That's AI. That's how AI fix video in slow motion. And if you don't speed it up, you're gonna get caught by the BAM.
Received treatment at a local medical center for injuries that were not life-threatening.
AI video, people. AI.
Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney cancelled a planned trip to the Munich Security Conference following the attack.
Listen.
He described the shootings as horrific and said he was devastated by the violence.
Of course he was.
I am devastated by today's horrific shootings in Tumbler Ridge, BC. My prayers and deepest condolences are with the families and friends who have lost loved ones to these horrific acts of violence.
Horrific.
Carney spoke with Premier Eby and Minister of Public Safety, Gary Ananda Sangari, to coordinate federal support for the community.
Federal support for the community.
Devastating and unimaginable tragedy. We can't imagine.
You can't imagine it, but you can fix it.
What the community is going through. But I know it's causing us all to hug our kids a little bit tighter tonight.
According to reports, RCMP officers arrived at the school within 2 minutes of receiving the call. All remaining students and staff were safely evacuated.
People, and they all in mass and slow motion video. The slow motion video is AI generated, people. That's the deep fake that they give you to play with. It gotta come out in slow motion. It's all made up. And why they have on mass? Why? It's dumb shit.
And families were reunified through a coordinated process with the school district. Tumbler Ridge sits in the foothills of the Rocky Mountains, more than 1,100 kilometers north of Vancouver.
You see it, people? Listen.
The town has fewer than 3,000 residents.
There you go, people. only these areas they can pull off these fakery. For it to stay in the dark, nobody understands what it is when it happens in these small town areas with these little bit of peoples. You have to understand it's a controlled environment, 100% in. Move.
A mass shooting in British Columbia, Canada has left a small town in complete shock. Police say the shooter killed at least 9 people at a school and in a home about 400 miles west of Edmonton.
Okay, so now they tied up 2 other people to the same shooter. Now it's connected. Okay, listen.
Then 24 others were hurt. The alleged shooter was also found dead.
Wow.
Let's go to CBS News correspondent Chanel Call. Chanel, what do we know about the suspect?
Yeah, there's so much to break down here, Liz. As you know, I'm Canadian. You mentioned Edmonton. I actually lived there for 3 years, and that is in a province called Alberta, which is the bordering state to British.
Look, people, you see them walking around just like the fakery that they put on in American school, walking around with their hands up right there, acting like it's a school they're coming from because you can't really see shit. They just give you a little clip to show you them walking out with hands up. What a
Colombia,
bullshit.
where, of course, this mass shooting happened today. Yesterday. So today, we heard from authorities. They said that they got the call at Timber Ridge Secondary School at about 1:20 in the afternoon.
1:20. What is that, people? 1, 2 for the number 3 coding. Wow, listen.
Said that right after they got that call, they activated and they were able to get there on the scene in about 2 minutes. So, Liz, they say when they got there was active gunfire. Those officers, Liz, they went inside. And then within minutes, they say they found the shooter dead.
You see that, people? They get there in 2 minutes and within minutes they find the shooter dead. Is that real? They got there in 2 minutes after they get the call. So right after the shooting started happening, they get the call. The shooter get to kill 9 people, injured 24, and kill himself before they get there. What a joke for the masses. Listen.
Self-inflicted gunshot wound. They also say that one teacher and 5 students between the ages of 12 and 13 years old were also found to be shot dead in that shooting. And they also say that before the suspect actually got to the school, Liz, they believe that the suspect killed their mother and brother at the family's home. Listen.
Mother and brother.
So a suspect is identified as an 18-year-old female.
And it's an 18-year-old female. Okay, we already get that out the way. It's not a female, okay? That's a man that drag a fat man with a wig on. But anyways, let's stick to the part that we can, get to. 18 years old. 3 6s. The mark of the beast coding show up again. You think it's a coincidence why it's 18 years old? All right, listen.
By the name of Jesse.
His name Jesse?
We have a history of police attendance at the family residence.
At the family residence.
Some of those calls were related to mental health issues. I'm not trying to be too circumspect.
Yes,
but
they're trying to tell you that person have some kind of mental health issue, which is 3/4 of the world. They tell you right now with all the shit that they give. Of course you're mentally ill. Believe it or not, people, 3/4 of the world mentally sick. No lie. With all of these things happening in hell and you upset, it shows that you're not normal. You think a normal human being's supposed to be accepting these things as real and normal? I don't think so, but listen.
Have attended that residence in the past, approximately a couple of years ago, where firearms were seized.
Firearms were seized.
Under the criminal code.
Criminal code.
I can say that at a later point in time, the lawful owner of those firearms petitioned for those firearms to be returned, and they were.
Yes, and is it the same firearm now you tell us? Shoot up the school? Because don't worry, they will go and tell you that. They will tell you that. Remember, they said the firearms were seized from the home. Yes, they fight it, they get the petition and get them back. So they could tell you it's the same gun, come back and shoot up these kids. Bam.
Confirming new information about that shooting that happened in Sarasota that left 5 people dead, including the shooter.
So listen, 5 people, including the shooter, just give you the number 6 coding. This is in Sarasota, Florida. Another mass shooting again. Pay attention to this. Listen.
After the shooting, they needed to know if they were safe, and we are committed to finding answers to calm their fears. So Tampa Bay 28 reporter Mary O'Connell spent the day for us in Sarasota following through on this case.
Mary joining us live there tonight from the murder scene. And Mary, 2 big developments you're breaking here tonight.
People.
One, detectives are working on new leads that this is connected to a double homicide in South Florida. And 2,
people?
The sheriff's office just released.
This one is also connected to another double murder again. Just like they just tell you about the last shooting that they tell you happened in Canada, British Columbia. So the person killed mom and brother or whatever, then go on the school for this mass shooting of these people. So it's something similar here. Listen.
The names of the victims inside that home.
Listen.
Yeah, we just got that new information from the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office naming all 4 victims and the suspect here in this shooting that happened on Tuesday off Fallcrest Circle. Their names are now on your screen. We've learned from law enforcement.
Now take a look at this right here, people. Take a look at that right there. Now the first name at the top, the first age, 49. 4 9s give you what? 36. The mark of the beast coding. Then you have another one. The next one is 66 years old. Don't ask what that is. It's coding. And 61. And then they have 39. You can flip that to the 3 6s if you turn that 9 upside down because it is a 6. Then you have 51. Same number 6 again. With this big star right there, people, with the ray on it to show you it's devil work. Listen.
It appears the suspect died of self-inflicted wounds.
Why they killing
and we've been out
themselves?
here in this neighborhood all day listening to neighbors and gathering information. Here's what we know about this investigation so far that's rocked this tight-knit community.
Okay, what it is?
The call came in around 12:30 Tuesday.
Bam, 12:30 is the coding again, people. 33. The 12 is 1 and 2. That's a 3. So that's 33 coding. Listen.
Afternoon, the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office said deputies found a male victim in the front yard. The victim later died. SCSO said deputies went into the house where they found 4 more deceased victims, 2 women and 2 men.
The neighborhood is very nice, very safe. Everybody walks with their dogs at night. I've slept.
So it's so safe. They pull off that supposedly multiple killing and murderer right there. Murder multiple times. Multiple people got murdered. But it's a peaceful place. Listen.
My garage door open. Nothing ever happened.
We went back to the neighborhood to try and get answers from the sheriff's office when neighbors told us this.
And I keep asking if we're safe, you know, because I need to know that.
Here's what we've learned. Officials got word from Fort Lauderdale police that they were working a double homicide and believed the Sarasota shooting could be related. We're told Fort Lauderdale police provided suspect vehicle information, advising after their homicide, cameras captured the car going north through Punta Gorda before the Sarasota homicide. Here's what Chris Davis, who works nearby, told me.
I was pretty, shocked. You know what I mean? To hear that, it was pretty shocking.
According to the Sarasota Sheriff's Office, detectives were able to recover video of the suspect's car going into the neighborhood and said the sound of gunfire was captured shortly after.
Driving a caravan, people, to go on this mass shooting? This don't make no sense, people. Like I say, these weird cases where people committing these double murders and then go on a shooting rampage. Move.
But 6, a deadly rampage is stretching across Florida, leaving 6 people dead in 2 cities. Investigators say one person is responsible before turning the gun on himself.
Okay, so it's 6 people total dead. And pay attention. They're going to clear it up now to connect those supposedly double murder to the mass shooting. Pay attention to this.
Chilling new details on the timeline, and let's get right out now to Local 10's Ray Ramos live in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, watch him break it down now. Listen.
Calvin and Nicole, investigators say that the suspect killed a woman here in Fort Lauderdale who he was involved in a romantic relationship with. Moments later, he then killed her 19-year-old son, and those detectives say he got into his vehicle, drove 5 hours away where he killed 4 others.
5 hours away. 5 hours away, he drive where he killed 4 others. Remember, he just killed his woman and his woman supposedly son. Double murder right there. Drive 5 hours away to kill 4 more people. But pay attention.
Whom she was connected to.
Who she was connected
Relatives
to.
of
Wow.
victims seen
Go back, people.
with. Moments later, he then killed her 19-year-old son, and those detectives say he got into his vehicle, drove 5 hours away where he killed 4 others whom she was connected to.
Okay, so she connected to those 4 people that he went to go kill. Listen.
Relatives of victims seen consoling one another outside of a Victoria Park apartment in Fort Lauderdale.
Why outside? Why? Why would they be outside for you to see them with camera? Why they not indoors? Why they outside hugging? I'm just saying this tragic moment happen, all these people die. You can't just in somewhere where you sit down, or in somewhere where you can console each other. Why you have to be outside for the news to capture you? It's fake shit for the dumb people.
After 2 people were found dead inside Tuesday.
Of course.
It's just horrible. Horrible for their family.
Neighbor Mark Sienna described the moments he said he watched as a man wearing what he said appeared to be a runner's mask arrived at the home and made his way inside.
So the person wearing a runner mask. Can you believe it, people? Imagine this. You come to commit this crime and you're going to kill yourself and you end up wearing a mask, a runner mask. This is dumb shit, as you could see this fake on screen painting a picture. Listen.
Running around here and he went to the driveway.
He went to the driveway.
And hit the keypad on the garage door.
He hit the keypad.
The door went up.
You hear that, people? He know the code. He hit the keypad and the door go up. And that's how he got in to kill those 4 people.
Didn't think anything of it. I thought
he know the code.
He was just a runner or something. And,
just a runner.
He had a mask on, but it was like a runner's mask.
Well, Mark left for work.
What is a runner mask, dude? Are you retarded? What's a runner mask? What kind of mask you know runners running? You ever see runners in mask? What kind of running mask you talking about? You mentioned that he come there in a running mask and you see him press a keypad, open the door so everything is good. You just see somebody with a mask on just come open a garage door or a keypad and pressing a keypad and open a door. And you believe that it's his home? Okay, listen.
When he returned, he could see how Fort Lauderdale police had blocked off the area near Northeast 15th Avenue and 6th Street with crime
Number
scene
6th Street.
Detectives working well into the night to find out.
You see it or not? Hold on here.
While Mark left for work, it's when he returned he could see how Fort Lauderdale police had blocked off the area.
After he left and come back, he noticed that they blocked off the area. Why is it 15? Number 6 coding and number 6. 15th and 6th Street right there, people. What else you want? What else you want them to give you here? It's just a hoax. Another hoax shooting again, people, just like they give you in British Columbia, Canada. It's all fakery on the world stage. All of it is to bend and twist the masses. It's agendas. 100% in. I'm on the run.